Hello, welcome back to Garbage Games on Thursday night. We are back with Star Wars on this May the 4th. It was a happy accident because this was not planned, but we started Star Wars last week and it just happened that the next session landed on May the 4th. So look at that. Star Wars and Star Wars Day, it works. But welcome back, everybody. We are in session 2 of this Star Wars adventure. As we outlined last week, we're playing in a post-Return of the Jedi setting similar to The Mandalorian. We're a band of, I don't know what we are. Outlaws, bandits, ruffians, I don't know what. But we'll do a little recap here after. But first, we're going to introduce our characters. We've got a new face to the group and a familiar face that is missing this week. So we traded off one for the other. Maybe next week we'll have the full crew. But Evan is first on the overlay. So tell us about your character.
Oh, I'm never first.
You're first this time, baby.
I'm playing Gil Vizsla, who is, sorry, I'm looking for his little background info. A Mandalorian who was basically orphaned at a very young age. He knows not much about Mandalore or anywhere he comes from. He was left with like a small chest of kind of relics of the past of Mandalore and a couple of tomes of Jedi fighting styles, which was more of like swordsman fighting styles at the time. It wasn't really explained. So he just kind of took that as kind of learning the traditions of his people, but he really is just trained as a swordsman, not really a Jedi. So he's not 100% aware of Jedis being from Tokodana, which is kind of like a lawless outer rim planet. So there's not as much of that influence there. So he's just kind of a ex-marshal. He got pushed back from the Black Sun in Takodana, and they made him leave the planet. He met Zed through his travels, and they've been kind of roaming the galaxy since. But maybe one day he'll actually meet a Jedi and learn that he might be one.
Maybe. Jedi,
Maybe.
Sith, one of the two.
Yeah, right.
Wherever the dice lands. He doesn't care. Just give him a lightsaber.
Hell yeah. Edward, apparently.
I see you're searching for France in space. There's talk about a baguette lightsaber. I don't know. Please don't encourage it. Jeff, tell us about Auric.
Auric Vakar is a Bothan smuggler and thief and just all around underworld kind of guy. Does a little of this, a little of that. Little stealthy, little bit of a slicer boy. He is a criminal. I have a fairly heavy obligation for criminal and family. Something of a Robin Hood character. Doesn't much care for either the New Republic or the Lingering Empire. Doesn't really care about any of that kind of stuff. He's really just trying to get money, send it back to his Bothan colony in the Outer Rim, and kind of help them out, since no one else seems to want to. None of these other ideologies are doing it. So that's kind of his deal. Little jack of all trades kind of guy.
Nice. Aaron, tell us about Zed.
ZX is a retired clone trooper who was fortunately disabled when Order 66 came out. He was in a medical bay, and they had to remove his chip so he wouldn't go crazy to try to get out of there. Realizing that everything that he had cared about had been betrayed and that they were actually just pawns in Palpatine's war, he became a counterinsurgent. Early on with another group of freedom fighters, but during a mission gone wrong, he was captured and frozen in carbonite, spent the entire war with the Empire, hanging on somebody's wall as a piece of art until Gil found him, rescued him, and freed him from the carbonite. Now he is trying to find his place in a galaxy where all of his brothers are dead and have completely forgotten the existence of the clone army. But he still vowed to fight against the remnants of the Empire wherever they may be, including his own party.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Jeremy, tell us about Vrogadan? Vregadan? Is that how we say it?
Vrogadan.
Vrogadan.
Vrog. So my friends call me. The Imperial calls me Vrogadan. The Imperials, they destroyed my home most of my people. So when the rebels came knocking for soldiers, I said, "Okay, I'm in." I was a good soldier, followed orders. Shame of it was, my CEO was a bit of a prick, and Wit Trader, when he escaped, he left his stink on me. Now I'm just kind of shit as far as everybody's concerned. I'm trying to hunt him down, want to kill him, but nobody will hire me except for people that I hate. But it's hard to get vengeance on an empty belly. So here I am working with an Imperial. It's great.
And speaking of that Imperial, Megan, tell us about Relaxa.
Yeah, so I play, pardon me, Relaxa Vane. She's an Arcanian offshoot, a modern technician that dreamed of the Empire, went to school, finished first in her class, had her pick of assignments. She went to go work at the Spire, Spire, and worked there for 20 plus years, 20 years, 8 months, 2 weeks and 1 day, I believe. When the New Republic came in, they quote unquote retired her. She's never really forgiven them for that, and has used her quote unquote retirement as an opportunity to get her revenge on the New Republic.
I wouldn't forgive them either.
Right? Jeez.
You have use. You're not useless. You have a right. You just toss you aside. Think of all the years of experience.
100%.
Even though it was working for fascists. But
well, you know what I mean.
Space fascists.
I say organizationalists. I don't know.
All right, so we kicked this whole thing off. You guys were on Queen Space Station in Hutt Space. You are working for Dargo the Hutt, who gave you a job to go investigate a derelict ship that one of his agents recently uncovered. It was the what was it? The Vector, and it is a Star Destroyer that was found out on the fringes of the Outer Rim. You're there to go find scavenge any useful data or gear. He did receive some information that it contains some Imperial bioweapons, or is Imperial bioweapons research facility. Shortly after that, all communications were lost. You were sent there. You were warned that you might not be the only ones who got this message, so there might be some competition. You got to the ship. You guys docked. The whole docking bay was just a mess and a wreck. There was blood everywhere, all over the walls. There were no bodies except for one that was on the far wall. There was just weapons and gear were left behind. The TIE fighters were destroyed and smashed and may have been tampered with. You went and searched the one body in this room, and there was a data pad, and it kind of talked about a scene where something had happened on the ship, and this Imperial officer was sending his goodbyes to his wife before he took his life. And then you guys went into the hallway adjacent to that, and that's when you saw some stormtroopers. And they weren't just regular stormtroopers. They're kind of there was chunks missing of them, big, huge pieces of flesh missing, arms were gone, holes in their torsos, holes in their armor, and underneath was this gray, putrid flesh, and they were mindless zombies when you encounter these things. And we basically left off with you fighting these zombie stormtroopers as they rushed you. Any sort of sound triggered them. They just came running from every direction when you guys made sounds. And Zed got bit last week also. So we will see what happens with that. So that's the recap. Fighting zombie things. And we're going to find what the information is on here, because Dargo wants to sell it to the highest bidder, be it the Imperials, be it the New Republic. There is money to be made here, and he's offered you 17,000 credits to do this, which is a nice chunk of money. A nice chunk of money. So let's go ahead and let's roll our light side, dark side points, destiny points. There should be a prompt now in the chat for everybody. Click that. Woohoo! Dark side point. Keep those coming my way.
Ah, shit.
Nope.
Somebody flipped one.
Sorry,
I'll flip it back. No, it's all good.
That, yeah.
Wait. Prompt in chat.
Oops.
Where are you at?
No,
Click
I
above
added
where
one.
I rolled.
Click up at the top
Jeremy.
where it says click to here to roll Destiny Pool.
Okay. Sorry, it keeps pulling it back down.
Yeah.
There we go.
What'd you get? You got a light
Right.
side? Okay.
Of course I
Yeah.
got a light side.
Does that look right? Yep. Okay, that looks right.
Looks right.
3 dark, 2
2.
light.
Just see Megan.
Scroll up and click the.
I could post the prompt in the chat again. Oh, we got it. There we go.
Oh, a dark point.
4 dark side, 2 light side. So I didn't really use those last time. I used one at the end of this session, just so we used one. It refreshes every session. But again, those can be used to upgrade your dice pool for a check, or it can be used to downgrade the dice pool for like an enemy who's going to attack you, and I can use them for the same way. When you use them, they turn to dark side. When I use them, the dark side turns to light side. It just kind of keeps going back and forth, a little tug of war. It doesn't use them up and disappear, which is cool.
Yeah.
So we left off in the hallway. You had like 1 or 2 of those zombie stormtroopers left. We're just going to hand wave, say you took out the remainder of them. You guys find yourselves in a dark hallway. There's like 8 of these things, 7 of these things. I don't know, there's more now. Let's see. I deleted them as we killed them. There's like 8 to 10 of these dead zombie troopers. Relaxa closed some blast doors to the north side of the hallway, which cut off more that were coming. So when you guys started shooting, your blasters went off. You just heard more screaming and these things charging down the hallway. She managed to cut them off. A few slipped through. But for the time being now, as you're standing there, it seems good. You can hear like banging of their plasticine armor on the metal door, and scratching and screeching on the other end. But other than that, it's quiet. The lights are out on this ship. What do you want to do?
Zed looks down at this bite. He's like, ugh, that's gonna leave a mark. And he will pull out a stim pack and inject himself to at least get himself feeling a little better, regardless of what happens with the in the long run. But it will heal the 5 wounds that he took.
The other thing that I just thought of, you can roll cool or resilience, and the number of successes you get will gain you that many strain back. So let's do that now, because let's do that after combat. So choose the higher of the two, whichever the one is better for you. Roll it, and then gain. Pardon me?
Is it discipline or is it resilience? I always forget the two.
I think is it resilience? Let me look here now.
I thought it was discipline. I thought it was discipline or cool. You could be right though.
I could be wrong. I'll take your word for it. It's the because I don't know where it is in the book offhand. So just roll that. Whatever you, Jeff. Jeff read the rules for the other book.
It does kind of make sense, because it would be more of a willpower thing than a brawn thing. Resilience is a brawn thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We roll it with 0 difficulty, obviously, yes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
So whatever you get for successes, gain that back in strain. I keep wanting to call it stress. I don't know why. Was it stress in Act 2 Cthulhu? I don't know why I'm getting that from.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's been wiped out of our memory banks. It's been like 3 weeks, and we just like remove it. On to the next game. Okay.
So you say it's dark in here, right?
It is dark. Yes.
So Oric's gonna like tap his goggles a bit, because he's got those goggles that let you see in the dark, and he's gonna see if there's, not going the way that we went, obviously, because it's been cut off, but trying to sort of sneak a little bit forward quietly, see if there's any other options and which way we're going, doors that need slicing or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. There are passageways and doors that appear to be blocked off or closed by someone previously to the south of you. So you can still get around. Relaxa probably has good knowledge as well of layouts of Star Destroyers. And she, I want to say, would know her way around. If there was somewhere you wanted to go, you do have someone here who's probably served time on one.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, perhaps the north is out of the question. We're here for evidence, right? So obviously, we need to get to where they were doing the scientific experiments, right? That seems logical, right?
Yes.
Right.
Where would that be?
I'm gonna double check my data pad.
We'll say like a science bay. You might also want to go to a medical bay, seeing as how Zed has been bit.
I'm assuming that that's kind of they kind of go hand in hand.
They would be different rooms or different areas on the ship. You could also go look at like an armory, maybe something of interest. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head things and places you may want to go while you're here. You could go to the bridge, possibly.
There's no real need to go to the bridge,
Right?
So Zed, are you okay? Can I just take a quick look at that? Like, did you get hit, stabbed, what?
No, I got bit. I got bit by that damn thing.
You got bit? How you feeling?
I feel fine, Imperial. Takes more than a little bite to put down a clone trooper.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. So if you could just do me a favor, and can you just raise your hand whenever you start to feel perhaps a little under the weather? I'd appreciate that a lot.
Don't worry, squad comes first. Well, squad comes second. Mission first, squad second. If I start to feel bad, you will all know it.
Excellent. Okay. So let's go to the medical bay. Just, for shits and giggles. Let's see if there's not like an antidote, perhaps. Just saying. I mean, those things didn't get the way that they are on their own.
True, but what makes you think a bite's what made them like they are?
I just, have a hunch, something about, like tickling the cranial membranes of some Sith alchemy that possibly could have gone wrong. And, just for the safety of the group and for the safety of perhaps yourself, I think it'd be beneficial for us to perhaps find an antidote in case, if anyone else gets bitten. Perhaps we can all get a shot to be inoculated from it. So in case we do get bitten in the future, we won't turn into half-dead troopers.
Fair enough, Imperial. You lead the way, but I just want to point out a flaw in your logic. If there was an antidote, I don't think all of these people would be dead and back up and walking around and trying to bite us. But the hell with it. Let's go to a medical bay and see what we can do.
All right. Excellent.
All right. So I was looking at everybody's stealth checks, and our lowest is a tie between Relaxa and Gil. So I'm gonna have the person with the lowest stealth as you're trying to make your way through here quietly to roll it for the group.
So Gil is there.
Gil, we're gonna say you were there. You were there, kind of tagging along. You and Tori have just like switched places. So you were there.
Okay.
So one of the two, and remember, you have a light side point, so you could increase your die pool for a roll if you'd like.
Nah.
And just standard difficulty, which is the 2 that are already pre-programmed in there. I just want to see what you get for successes, advantages, disadvantages, balls and wings.
Hey,
as we called them last week.
Nice.
Okay, so so we're gonna take the lowest, the weakest link to determine our stealth, and it looks like you guys are pretty damn stealthy. You're walking along. You determined that sound draws these things, so you're being very quiet. You're using we'll say Auric is kind of taking point with his light, being sure, just to like scan hallways as you're making way through, not linger on anything, just in case you shine, light on the eyes of one of these things. You don't want to alarm it and bring more running your way. But you guys are making your way through. You're going to find a couple locked doors. So I'll get you to maybe, I'm assuming whoever's good at that, at unlocking doors, we'll get you to make a roll as you're kind of making your way through the ship.
Do you want to give it a whirl, Auric? Like, I can. I've got no problems. But if you want to go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, this is fun. I don't really mind too much. You can do it. I'll just keep an eye out.
We'll do computers for that.
Okay.
As you're making your way through and around. You don't. Wow.
Okay.
Nice. You're not giving me a lot of disadvantage to work with here, threat or anything. Okay. So you get to doors. You guys all fan out. You prepare for the worst. You listen at each of the blast doors. You don't really hear any sounds on the other end, but you know that they're not silent when they open, so you're all prepared for when they do, and as they open up, like you get hit with the smell of stale air that has just been kind of locked behind these doors for who knows how long, and death just wafting down each hallway. But you're surprised to see there aren't more of these creatures, these stormtrooper creatures. You guys eventually make your way to the med bay. The med bay has a sign on it. It reads "Quarantine, stay out."
So can I use for a motion detector? Like
Do you have a motion
Well,
detector?
connect to something? Is there
there is a terminal outside the door. This door could be locked. It might not be. You don't know, but it's marked quarantined. It's kind of do not enter. Big glaring letters.
Would we be able to hack into, or would Relaxa be able to hack into the computer and pull up the camera feed from inside the med lab?
Yeah, why don't you give that a try, Relaxa?
Okay.
Relaxa.
Gentle.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Wow.
She is
You
good.
guys are
She's
rolling
on
good
fire.
tonight. So yeah, you not only get into the computers, you get all sorts of information and details. You unlock the door and you get the cameras up and running. So the doors were locked. There was a pretty heavy code that was put on here. You get the cameras and you see that the room where there are like back to tanks, they're filled with like aliens of various species and races, like sitting, like floating in them. The bubbles are going, like the power is on in this room. The lights may be off, but there's a generator running, keeping these things, or the Bacta in these tanks going. And you just see it's filled with various creatures and species from around the galaxy. And when you're on the camera, you notice that some of them, like, arms are missing, or like a lower jaw is no longer on their face. But there's nobody in here except for these things. And they're all in back to tanks.
Excellent.
Can you pull anything off the computer logs, Imperial?
Yeah, is there anything for like logs from medic, or is there a medic droid in there?
I'll say, without getting in there, because of your roll, you rolled so well, you're able to pull up logs. You skim through a lot of it. It's a lot of day-to-day. It looks like experiments were being conducted here on the ship, and some of the subjects were brought here, maybe post-death to study. You do find a log that talks about this project 171B. Talks about how it's proceeding as planned. It goes, you dig into the history. It looks like it was originally designed during the Clone Wars by the Separatists to use against the clones themselves. That was its original use. And it was to turn the clones, it was to kill them and turn them into these flesh-hungry, undead monsters that were near impossible to kill and just have a ravenous appetite for living flesh. The Imperials found this and then took it and have been trying to engineer it to use on Xenos, alien species across the galaxy specifically. So they were working here to engineer it specifically not just on clone troopers, but on various alien races. It talks about a 72% success rate, and these are various subjects in that they have here that are still alive in these Bacta tanks, from what the logs talk about.
Excellent. This is history. Not to mention, I suppose we can look in here to see if there's any sort of, like, again, antidote, anything like that, to see if you'll be all right, Zed. Who's coming in with me?
I got your back, Imperial.
You're a loyal soldier.
Well, I am a soldier. And I am loyal to the Republic. So you've got that right.
Yeah, the door slides open, and here you don't have that smell of death. It smells antibacterial, clean, like you would expect in a medical bay. You can see that there are various there's computers and desks set up when you first enter, and you can see lights illuminating within these Bacta tanks or tubes that these bodies are suspended in. You see a Wookiee, a Rhodian, an Aquilish. You see all sorts of various species, and they're all in various states of like decay, but the log said that the Bacta is keeping these things alive, but they seem to be restrained in there right now, and their eyes aren't open. You wonder if they're maybe subdued in these tanks.
I got a feeling these fellas are suffering from the same thing as those stormtroopers were.
Oh, absolutely. Suspended, I say. I'm gonna see, like, is there, like, can I find different information in here? Like, can I look at
I'm not
like,
going to make you roll. Like with your roll, you would have pulled all of the information you need out of the computer. There are like refrigeration units that contain, as far as you know, there might be samples of this virus in it. And as far as you know, there are vials that contain possible antidotes for this.
excellent. See? I told you. Gosh, don't believe me. And there's got to be like some sort of like carrying case that is somewhere around here that we can grab to put all these samples inside. Yes?
Yes, but like I said, none of them are really labeled, so you're not sure what is what. To be sure, you probably have to head to the science bay or the research bay to get more details. But you can take these samples
Absolutely.
and hopefully cross-reference further down in the research facility.
Absolutely.
Save that Wookiee. You got a Wookiee life that have a zombie Wookiee as your friend for life.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm done here. Do you guys want to do anything else?
Let's just get to the science lab and get off this death ship.
Do you want to scan yourself for anything, Zed, or you're fine not knowing what's going on?
No, I mean, he's got no medical skill whatsoever, so he would not even know. Well, actually, he's not too bad. Well, he's not great at medicine. Yeah, I'll try to do that. Let's just do a quick scan to see if there's anything to be worried about here.
Oh yeah, that would probably be good.
Does somebody want to roll that for Zed? Be my guest.
Medical?
Yeah, medical. You're using the equipment there. You're using the machinery. I'll make it a one difficulty.
Shoot.
So re-roll it. That's fine.
Okay. Oh, wrong way. Still failed.
Wow. There is definitely something in his bloodstream, but you're unable. The computer's not able to identify what. Possibly, what is in his body may have mutated from its original form, but it's not picking up what is in there. But there is something wrong. He's running a bit of a fever. His blood cell count is a little off. Something's not right.
Zed, would you be okay if I just took a little bit of your blood? I mean, just for comparison, once we get there, I mean, there might not be a syringe or anything that I can take your blood out of when we get to the science. You can do it if you want.
All right, go ahead.
Excellent. And I'll root around and see what I can do about finding some sort of something rather to take some blood quickly.
Yeah, you find something, no problem.
Excellent.
No problem. Excellent. Do you secretly inject him with a bunch of the vials?
Yeah.
What happens?
Okay.
So I'm assuming that you found something in your scans that have you a little concerned there, Imperial.
Yeah, but without like really looking at it, I don't know what I'm looking at. I am by no means a medical doctor, and I'm hoping that the computer at the science lab will be able to take these samples and cross-examine and figure out what we need to do. And I'm assuming that with the samples that we found in the freezer, that one of them contains the antidote, but they were shit at labeling. Very, actually quite disappointing.
For Imperials, yeah, right? They know better.
Jeez. So yeah, once we get to the science lab, we'll be able to do a little bit more clickety click and see what we can do for you.
All right, let's move out and draw fire.
Clickety click.
Excellent. All right.
All right. You guys, as you're all leaving the room, in the distance you hear laser fire from blaster guns and more screeching somewhere off in this ship.
Sounds like our competition's here after all.
Right, we'll let them stay loud. We stay mission focused. Get our shit and get out.
That sounds like
If
a
we can-
damn behind plan, Froggerton.
I will admit, if there's a way to just blow this whole thing up, though, as we're leaving, that would be nice.
That is a guaranteed fact. There's nothing better than blowing a Star Destroyer up. Makes me smile.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw you, I didn't think I'd like you. I'd had a bad experience, fellas of your kind. Nothing personal. You're okay.
I understand. Palpatine turned us all into a bunch of killer puppets. But I'm here to tell you, we'll put it right.
Right.
I'll
Yes.
lock the medical bay door.
Lock the medical bay door behind you. Yes, okay. Yep.
So nobody else gets in here.
We're going to keep riding those 3 successes and 3 advantage or whatever you rolled. You rolled very well, so I'm going to let you just keep with that. Let's go ahead and let's do another stealth roll as we start making our way through the Star Destroyer. Gil, do you want to do that again?
Sure.
2 difficulty. Do you want to use a light side point?
No. I believe in gambling.
I too like to live dangerously.
So as he's leading the way, Gil's not really paying attention. He'll walk up to Zed and be like, "Hey man, things aren't looking really good for you, but I got your favorite chocolate bar in case, this might be the end of our relationship. So if this is your last meal, I just want it to be a good one, you know what I mean?"
Damn, Gil, you've always had my back since you woke me up out of that carbonite. I'm here to tell you, I start to go feral, you better take my head clean off with one shot.
Yeah, no problem. I just wanted you to have
Well,
a nice...
let me have that chocolate first, though.
Yeah. Oh, shit. And he, runs into something. And
I got your favorite candy bar right here. The 2 of you are talking.
Digging through your pack to get it and bump into something.
Yeah, exactly. You're walking, and all of a sudden, you bump into someone or something, but they're also unaware of you, and you startle each other at the same time. Like you're rounding a corner as the 2 of you are talking. We'll say that. That's your advantage, is they're not going to get the jump on you, but the 2 of you just crash into each other. You look up, and we're going to say that Zed is with you, and you're face to face with what appears to be an Imperial Stormtrooper. This one doesn't appear to have any chunks of flesh missing off of it. This one doesn't appear to have any piece of armor missing, and it's holding a blaster rifle, and it turns and who's there? Turns right and looks right at you and raises its blaster.
I guess some blades coming out.
Real Imperials, it seems. All right, let's do combat.
All because I gave him a candy bar.
All because you gave him a candy bar.
Tried not to be an edgelord, and look what I got.
I know, right? Okay, we got a map up there. Does that work? That's weird. It's showing that map. Okay.
It's not showing it for me, at least.
I'll pull you guys. It's showing on the
Okay.
stream, which is weird because it's pulling off my GM screen instead of the
here we
player
go.
one. So I don't know why it's showing that, but it is what it is.
Imperial Storm Gungan.
So you guys are basically coming around the corner and encountering some stormtroopers. So let's go ahead and do initiative. Remember how initiative works. It's rolled for the group, and then people just jump in.
Do we each roll one, though? Or...
Yeah, you're each going to roll one.
Okay. Sorry, I don't remember.
Just roll cool also. I know, you were kind of
Cool.
caught off guard, but so were they. So we'll just do cool for
Oh
Initiative.
man.
And, is there an initiative button, or do you?
bring up the combat tracker, and you should see everybody listed on there. And then we'll have like someone basically is going to roll for each PC slot. Like someone's rolled one already. Some just roll another PC, another PC, another PC, and then
Yeah, I rolled
Oh,
that
will
one.
it take
so-
your characteristics though, or no?
Does it let us choose between, like, when it pops up mine saying, "Oh, you choose visual
at the
as if
top.
you're surprised"? I see
Yeah.
now. There
Oh,
we
then
go.
click cool.
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are going. Two of you are going to act first. So, Gil, you just boom bump into a storm. The two of you are face to face. You can hear more. Wait, there's more up here. Get over here. Back him up. TK 473. What do you see? So you're face to face with the stormtrooper. Who wants to go first? You guys get to go first in the initiative.
Gil will go first.
Gilbert.
It's not Gilbert, but thank you.
It is not Gilbert.
It is not Gilbert. Like France is a real country. Okay.
Thank you very
That's
much.
my wishes. Yeah, he will
Stormtroopers.
kind of instinctually look up, and with Gil's movements when it comes to combat is very fluid. Like he doesn't have any wasted efforts with his swordsmanship. So in like a quick motion, he pulls out this
Force pike.
training lightsaber, but more of like a sword.
Force pike. All right.
And takes a slash across the midsection.
Burr.
Okay, so I roll the the weapon thing, yeah. And it's just still difficulty 2, right?
Difficulty 2. Yeah. Melee is always going to be difficulty 2 unless there's some sort of special thing applied to it. Ooh, 2 success and 1 advantage. So you hit him with your training lightsaber. It's like a like one of those toy lightsabers, the pool noodle on it. It's kind of soft and foamy. You hit him with it. For 8 damage. Let me see. Stormtroopers are no joke here. Bring up.
I forgot you can aim, right, in melee still?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
spend a maneuver name.
Yeah.
I know you weren't here last week. Do you want to do that? Spend your who's it name?
I'll keep it to do the difficulty one for attacks on me.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. Yes.
Oh,
Yes. I do.
there's like a maneuver that lets you make it harder to hit you.
Guarded
increases the
stance.
difficulty by
Guarded
1.
stance.
Yeah, guarded stance. That's
Yeah. That's it.
yeah. And then I'll give my advantage to the next person. Like an blue dice.
So okay, that was a surprisingly stormtroopers are not as tough as I remember. How do you dispatch the stormtrooper that you bumped into?
I think it's I think he goes in one swift motion, kind of blade across the chest, slicing through. It is stun damage, so it's not.
Oh, he's not
knocking him
dead?
out. He's knocked out. He's not
Oh,
killed
that
with
is a-
blood. But he is KO'd. But it's one swift movement, and as he finishes through, he's now on the other side of the stormtrooper, watching the body just fall to the ground.
Sure.
Looking at the next opponent.
Yeah, you look around. You're kind of around the corner, we'll say, and you can see there's 4 more stormtroopers on the other side of this hallway.
Look, I won't say I respect your honorable style of fighting and all, but it kind of pisses me off when you knock them out because I don't feel comfortable murdering somebody who's on the ground.
Man, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? This thing, it's just, it's like electrical. I don't know what to tell you. It's just what it does.
I really want to fucking kill him, but like he's. Ah.
Hey, you do whatever you want. That guy was
No, I'm
trying
not
go
going to
after
kill a
me,
defenses.
so
I don't do that.
I'm sure someone in this party would do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so Zed.
we all know who would do it.
Yeah.
He looks
Zed-
at Zed.
Zed-
We look at different people.
Yeah, it's like everyone's looking at each other.
Zed will take a maneuver to roll around the corner. Then
Yep. Go for it.
then I'll take 2 strain to take a second maneuver to aim,
Yes.
And then you get a bonus dice from me.
and then I will fire my.
So you're gonna have 2
blaster
boost.
rifle.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'll fire my. And I'm using steady aim, so I'm not going to lose this aim until
Correct.
we're done.
I've played a
And
clone
then I will-
trooper. They are powerful.
And we'll throw a couple boosts on that.
I cannot move this map, but whatever.
Woo!
3
3 successes
successes.
and 1 triumph.
1 triumph. That's not too bad.
That is not bad at all. 13 damage, critical 3, pierce 1, stun setting.
Oh, by the way, I'm not stunning this guy.
No, obviously, you're putting a hole right through him. So you know now this is enough to kill him. So basically, how do you want to spend your triumph is the real question.
So I'll spend the triumph to upgrade Rogadin's next attack, next check. So he'll be able to upgrade his dice. That's how I'll spend my triumph. So yeah, he levels the blaster rifle, just comes right up, takes 1 second to breathe out, and then this stormtrooper's helmet just explodes.
You hear the Wilhelm. I need the Wilhelm on here. Scream as his head explodes.
I forgot to target him for the cool effects. Damnation.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the ball's in your court because you killed one of the stormtroopers that was going to go next. So you guys get to go again.
Right. So wasn't there a thing where I can do strain to do a double maneuver?
Yes.
So I could double move and then still attack?
Yes, you can. Take 1 strain and move right up. You see that there's a ranking stormtrooper up there as well at the back.
Well, then if I can reach him with a double move, that's what I'm going to do.
Stormtrooper Sergeant. Sure, get up there.
I'm gonna don't kill him. Don't kill him. We need him.
I know him.
Wait, what? Sorry, I got these big clumping feet. I can't hear you. Even though I'm responding to you, I'm undermining my own response.
Oh, God.
I hate you. All right, I'll try and move my. So is it the one with the little plus sign?
Yeah, there? the one at the back there. He's got like a little blue paint strip on his helmet.
Right. So I'll get an upgrade from Zed's Triumph, and I'll spend another strain. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do another strain to do a frenzied attack. So why not?
So why not?
Why not?
Right, here we go. That's right. I need to go gear and equipment. Still getting used to this a little bit.
It's all good.
Do you? 2 upgrades. 1 boost for being a well-balanced weapon. And go. What?
Whoa! Whoa! So you charge in there. The stormtroopers all turn around. They start like blasting at you. You're bobbing and weaving, trying to get out of the way of their blaster fire. You run at the stormtrooper. You swing your it's like a vibro sword.
It's
like a big claymore.
The vibro great sword.
Bring this thing down. He just kind of sidesteps as you're thrown off by as you're dodging the blaster fire as you run into the room. So you're in a good spot. You're in a good place for next round, and you could clearly see all the stormtroopers in the room now. So you can like assist the others and make them aware of what they're walking into. But you missed your attack, unfortunately.
Okay.
Those crazy dice.
That was a really weird roll. So much advantage. I'm looking through my sheet of what I can do with all my advantage there.
Yes, there's a lot of advantage you can spend, and it's going to go to the 2 not so competent combat people. But that might be good because you could help them quite a bit.
I'm
assuming like
that.
Sorry, hey, you guys told me that when you made your characters.
Looking at both of the folks that are in the room here, they both look like they're using ranged weapons, right?
Thumb knives or potato pistols, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, what I might do, because I did throw myself right into the middle of them, I'll probably do 3 to give myself ranged defense once. Because you have to choose between ranged defense or melee defense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So I give myself ranged defense of 1, because I kind of see, like, oh, I spent too much time yelling back at the Imperial that I couldn't hear her. Chopped while I was still looking back at her, and I'm so angry at her. It's my own fault, but I'm not going to admit it. But I'm going to basically try and start like circling behind their leader to use him as cover.
Okay.
Give myself the range defense 1.
Sure.
And then the next person to go, I'll give the 3 advantage to their check. This is fun.
This is fun. This is the fun part, also interpreting the dice. Like, okay, what does this look like?
Right. I'm circling around, so if they want to shoot me, they're shooting through their own leader. At which point they're looking at me, being a loud, ignorant butthole. And then hopefully the next person gets a pot shot.
All right. The leader is engaged with you. The leader, the stormtrooper sergeant, is engaged with you. He's going to use a maneuver to disengage from you,
OMG.
and he will shoot you with his heavy blaster rifle.
All right, I'll give him the
That
one
sounds
black dice.
Painful.
He gets 1 black. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
right.
I should have targeted you. See, he levels the blaster, goes, get him! Intruders! And his heavy blaster rifle goes off and hits you for
This
12
guy is way
damage.
too accurate. This is not like
12 damage.
12
Okay.
damage. You have soak though, right?
Yeah, he's got
I
soak.
do.
And you have I took the black for the defense, right? You have defense 1.
Yeah. All right, so that hurt. We're down to 14, you bastard.
14. So.
Wow.
And yeah, all right. Maybe
I've
these
only
are the
got
stormtroopers
19 wounds
I
and
thought
7
of
soaked.
that are no joke. All the weapons do decent damage though. Like base damage on a lot of the blaster rifles is 9. Like even the base blaster rifle they use. So
Damn.
which are the same ones you guys have.
Yeah,
I gave you when we walked onto the ship and said we're littered
Oh.
all over the hangar. Okay, back to you guys.
Well, it's just the 2 non-combat people.
We're gonna play cards back here.
You
Want
hear
some candy bars?
you hear Gil say
Yeah,
that
I'll
out
go
loud.
shoot.
It's the 2 non-combat people.
Should I go shoot before Megan turns traitor and joins them?
Hey, oh, you missed it.
Freeze,
Ulrich there
dirtbags.
Shot one square in the head. It was a great shot. Amazing. And she did her part too.
Vibro
Okay.
thumb knife.
So Oracle uses maneuver to kind of get up around the corner
Sure. Yep.
next to Zed, but still kind of trying to use the edge. Then he'll use because he's going to need all the help he can get. I'm going to use another maneuver to
Aim.
aim, and then
Do you want to use a light side point?
you know what? I'm going to do it. Why
Yes.
not? Who cares?
Mhm.
Okay, and so I'm going to take a shot. So let's see if I do this right. This
Here we
should
go.
be all right. All right, so that means how many did I get from Jeremy?
3.
3.
All right.
So
and then
4
I
boost
get
total, plus you get to upgrade your
Gotcha.
die
Okay. All right.
pool. Dice
Here it
pool.
goes. I'm running up. All right. 2 successes.
Hey, and
advantages.
6 advantage. All right.
Wow.
8 damage. Which one are you shooting at? A regular stormtrooper or Buffy McBufferson?
Oh, one of the regular ones. I'm gonna shoot at one of the regular ones. Probably the closest one, I suppose.
So as we know, 8 damage was enough to kill one previously. So we'll delete one. As you hit him and he flies backwards.
Fantastic. And then with the advantages, obviously I'll pass a bunch on to Relaxa. So I'll pass. Yeah, I'll just pass. Trying to decide if I want to keep any for me. Megan's really hurt my trust at this point.
What? Why?
Just keep them, man. Just keep them.
For you.
Go ahead, take. You can have all of them. I think you can have them all.
You take them all.
Actually, no. I'll recover the 2 strain and then you can take 4.
Yeah.
So I'll recover the 2 strain I just did, and you can take 4.
Do you want any defense from range, just in case?
No, they're not going to shoot me. I'm not a threat.
He's got a big dumb friend to do that.
Gil's golf clapping after your shot.
See, this is my favorite part. We're like, if the
fucking
people
do
that
it.
are non-combatants go towards the end of the round,
Nice,
you let other
man.
people build momentum for them. It's great.
Mhm.
I love this.
I like to think he just turned to fire at Vrog, and at that point, I just snuck up. Hey, look at me, and then I took him out just like that.
Wait, what?
And you turn around, and the guy just fell right there. Look at him.
Man, that Ulrich, he's a crack shot. Nice.
I'm really not. This is
You're
like
the
the
best.
third time
I've
used
never
this.
seen you not get a headshot. Every
Okay, this is my
time.
first shot.
One shot, one kill. I'm also not very observant.
That's
But
fair.
every
fair.
time I've seen you shoot, it's been one hit and one kill.
My math's not great either.
Well, maths. Okay, it's my turn. My one remaining stormtrooper gets to go.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna leave poor Vrog alone, and I'm gonna shoot at one of the 3 killers that are standing there that each took out a Jedi, or not Jedi, which each took out a stormtrooper.
Well, I mean, there's one of us who might have taken out a Jedi if given a chance.
It's true. So I'll roll a d4. 1 is Gil, 2 is Zed, 3 is Jeff's character, who I can't remember. Auric. Let's see.
Yes.
All right. Gil. All right. So I am going to aim with my maneuver.
Okay, so I have a range. My armor gives me 1 range difficulty, and then I did the guarded stance, so it's 2.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
2 extra difficulty?
Yes.
Are they setback dies or difficulty?
I don't know.
Setback is the black.
Setback.
It's 2 setback, right?
2 setback dice.
I think it's the black, yeah.
I'm going to spend a dark side point, and I'm going to upgrade my ability.
Rude.
And I'm going to shoot at you.
That is rude.
And nothing's going to happen when I do it. Why did nothing happen?
Good, the gun jammed.
No.
Click, click.
No.
I used the force, man.
Where it lies, I think. Yeah.
Upgrade ability. Why is nothing happening? Somebody roll something. Is it what's going on with my game here?
I guess it's my turn. I can try rolling something.
Just roll something. Just see maybe did Foundry time out? No. It's just my stormtrooper.
Maybe try using a different one.
Maybe it's the upgrade ability. There we go. That worked. 4 successes, 2 threats, 13 damage. Whoa. I am not using stun settings. He levels the blaster. And
okay.
I didn't even have my boost in there for aim, but I won't re-roll. That's fine.
So I'm going to use 3 strain to use reflect, so I can reduce the damage by 2. And then I have a soak of 2, so I take 9.
9 damage from a measly little stormtrooper with only 8 hit points.
Whoever trained these stormtroopers to shoot, should be shot. That's just rude.
They actually
They're
have
supposed to always missed,
right? All right, Relaxa, what are you gonna do to your people? You're up next.
So like this one stormtroopers, I've been watching these guys carefully, right? And they haven't radioed back anywhere. They haven't reported us or anything like that. So I'm gonna go in with my advantage, and I'm going to shoot, not to kill, but to stun said guy. Fuck. Or not. Oh, that's awful.
Hey, Ruby, is that you?
Oh, stop it.
No, come on.
I go in shooting all over the place like a well-trained Imperial, and although I didn't hit anything, I want to say
Covering fire.
Exactly, suppressing fire. Absolutely. So I want to pass that advantage, that distraction on to my next counterpart.
Well, we're at the top of the turn order. Next counterpart.
So we just go again, or we roll?
Do we re-roll or just go again?
Why does a PC not have a roll down there?
I don't know.
Who is that?
I know I clicked it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 of us.
Well, that was. Yeah.
When we click next round,
okay.
It just carried it over.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are top turn order again.
And they're both still next to each other, basically.
Yeah. Well, no. That one's not engaged with Vrog anymore. He disengaged.
Okay.
So you're not going to be firing into melee. That was a big thing last session that you missed.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we you want to go first, Zed, and then me and Vrog can charge in?
Sure.
That makes sense.
So I'll take my maneuver to get my second aim in. And then
You have 3 advantage too.
3 advantage. All right, and I'm gonna use the light side, I think. And I'm shooting at the sergeant.
Yeah, go for it.
Is there some place I can just there?
Nice.
14 damage
To the old sergeant, sergeant
to
major.
the old sergeant.
Well, he's got some good
Oh,
soak, and he's got
triumph
some
again.
good hit points here.
And with my triumph, I am going to negate his defense bonus.
He does not have a defense bonus.
Oh,
so don't
okay.
use it for don't.
Okay, then I will instead of doing wounds or suffering strain, the target is disabled. That's how I use my triumph. I'll just
Disable.
drop him.
Oh, so you hit, you shoot him, and it kind of catches him off balance, and he's sort of stunned. And okay, all right. He's hurt. He's not dead, but he's very hurt. He's beefy compared to the other stormtroopers. Very beefy.
And I will pass my 3 advantages on to Vrogadin or Gil, whoever's going next.
Whoever wants to go next, go. You're up.
Not in order at all.
That's fair. It's fair. I mean, you. Let's get you in
I'll
there.
do me. Yeah. You do you. I'll do
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You do you.
Yeah.
You're the one who likes to put him down alive, and I think that's what Zed's going for.
Right. Okay. So he'll go for the disabled general, and with his stun attack to knock him unconscious. So I get the 3 advantages, right?
Yes.
And then I have to spend my maneuver to move over there, and I'll spend 2 more to get an extra dice just in case. Maybe if I can get this to work. Okay.
Are you shooting at the sergeant? Or are you shooting just a regular stormtrooper?
I'm charging the sergeant.
Charge it. Oh, right, because you are
I am no
pool noodle
gun.
guy.
You know, when I have a lightsaber, you're not going to be staying that much longer.
That's all depend on me giving you one.
All right, so I get 3 for boosts.
Boosts.
Boosts. Did it roll? Yep.
11 damage. Okay, so how are you going to kill this sergeant? Non-lethal, I guess, knocked out.
Non-lethal. I think as he's disabled, he kind of just knocks him to his knees and brings the blade across his neck and just kind of paralyzes the back of his skull and watches him fall.
Okay. There's one stormtrooper left. I'm going to say you guys dispatch him. We don't need to go through combat. It's last. You're going to kill it. You want to do a lethal, or I guess, does anybody have any non-lethal methods left?
I mean, I can non-lethal them all if we want, but I don't know what the other people want to do.
Yes, I'm capable of non-lethal damage to these stormtroopers, but know that it's not the action that I choose. I run the last one through. But I respect the fact that maybe we'll get some intelligence off of this officer. Well, not officer. I never really paid a lot of attention to like what ranks mean what. I just knew that more lines mean you listen to them.
All right, great wisdom there, man.
Right.
Want a candy bar?
Okay.
I do actually. I was very jealous
Oh,
you gave Zed a candy bar.
I gave the last one to Zed because he was gonna die. So sorry, man. But
Well, I'm not dying for a candy bar. No, thank you.
All right.
I do want a candy bar.
So, should we drag the officer? What do we want to do with the other unconscious one?
Zed goes over and disarms the other unconscious stormtrooper.
So,
yanks his helmet off, starts stripping his stormtrooper armor off, so he's in his skivvies.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So what these guys have on them, the Imperial Stormtroopers are all carrying blaster rifles, vibro knives, a single frag grenade.
Hmm.
I have the grenade,
Yeah.
please.
Sure.
A utility belt, a couple of extra reload rounds, stormtrooper armor, obviously, and that's it. The sergeant has on them a heavy blaster rifle, a vibro knife, two frag grenades. So each of those stormtroopers have one frag grenade on them. So you guys fought what, 4 stormtroopers and a sergeant?
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 grenades, yeah.
Yeah, well, there's 7 grenades because the sergeant had 2 frag grenades. So everybody's grabbing grenades and hoarding them, or are you giving Relaxa all of the grenades?
No.
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 No. That's
You can have one.
Because I've got this wonderful plan about like like remote explosions and all sorts of things. Please.
Yeah, you can have one.
you,
Right.
you are
I'm going to
outnumbered.
take one grenade just because someday I'm going to put it down somebody's pants and kick them off a cliff.
All right, great. I'm glad everyone has fascinations over grenades. You can have one.
You know what,
Oric,
Gil? You're right.
how many
You
you
didn't
want?
share your chocolate with me, but you share your grenades, and it's honestly better. I like grenades more than I like chocolate.
All right. Oric, grenades?
Not really a grenade kind of guy, but I figure Vrog, it might take him more than one chance to get it right, so he can get mine. So he has 2 chances.
That's right.
All right.
They always
balls,
called me the
2
two-book
grenades.
chump.
I'm not sure who called you that. There you go.
I don't know what it meant, but I knew they meant well.
So I guess me and Zed, we can split the other 2 just in case we.
And Relaxa gets 1.
She gets 1, yes.
That's...
Do I actually get to hang on to it, or do I have to
Yeah,
ask,
you can. No, you
ask
can have
for
it.
it from one of your guys' backpacks?
You can have it.
No, you have your own, and we have our own.
Put it in the back. So the captain guy, is he still conscious? Is he alive?
Yeah, he's alive, and you can just kind of slap him around to wake him up. He's knocked out.
Yeah, I'll try and wake him up, slap him around a bit. Give him some water, I suppose. I'll give him some water.
Inject him with the various vials. All right, so he comes to. He's just, who are you? What are you doing here?
First off, I want to reprimand you for not following correct process when introduce or coming into contact with unfriendlies or unknown. Not only did you not go back to your commander to let them know that we were here, you let us overtake you like nothing. You deserve your fate, my friend. Now you can lie there in an agonizing pool of your own death, slowly dying, or one of my friends here could end this pain and this agony very quickly for you. It all depends on what it is you're going to tell us. So which do you fast or slow, my friend?
I will say you'll need to roll a coercion test, please.
Okay.
Hey, you took the lead.
You did take the lead on this, and it'll be a 2 difficulty.
Can anybody assist me? Like, can somebody look?
You know,
if I take my vibro knife out and spear it through this palm of this guy's left hand, would it lower the difficulty by letting him know just how serious we are?
I'll give you a boost.
a boost.
I'll give
So
you
Zed pulls out his vibro dagger, activates it, and just slams it right through the meaty palm of this guy's hand.
We are okay.
Oh dear.
2 success and 1 advantage. He goes, "Oh, please stop! What do you want to know? What is it? Who are you? Are you rebel scum? Why are you here?"
Do not paint us with that filthy brush. Tell us what is happening on this ship. We need to get to the scientific bay. We need to assess whether or not there's an antidote. Rather quick.
As far as I know, there's an antidote, but most everybody's gone. We're one of the few remaining troops left. The ship was cleared out days ago.
You guys are like, are you speaking in the terms of like humans left, or are we talking about like these like
Imperials?
Imperials, like proper Imperials?
He's like, he's still wearing his helmet, so his head kind of tilts at the question. Like,
have you not seen these dead things that try and eat you? They bit the retired clone trooper over there.
They broke out and they've overtaken the base. It's mutated somehow. It wasn't supposed to affect humans, but it obviously has.
Obviously. Well, you did a shitty ass job, and let me tell you, if I was your superior officer, you'd all be reprimanded severely. All right, so what's the fastest way to the science bay, and what do we need to look out for?
He tells you the fastest way there. There could be a few more patrols along the way. This whole section's been cleared out of those things, though.
Oh, excellent. So like roughly how many guys?
How many guys we talking about here? There's at least three troops, the same size as ours, on this floor. As he says that, you hear more blaster fire. You're judging from the way you came.
Oh, from the
Are
way.
they shooting at the zombies, or what's happening here?
You don't know.
I'm asking the guy.
Oh, he goes,
who just shot.
Possibly it could be more stormtroopers, but that doesn't sound like the type of blasters we carry.
See, there you go. Useful information.
Right, so obviously we can't kill him because he's unarmed. But, like, we can summon the people that will question him, right?
We could bring him
Oh,
as, like,
sell
a
me.
hostage.
No, we kind of told him that this was it. So he's gonna
No,
die.
you told him that it was it. We don't have to kill everybody we see. I don't know why you're making decisions for everybody.
Zombies.
From the bottom of my soul, I hate this man, and I want him to die. But he's currently unarmed and can't defend himself, so I can't kill him. Right?
So
it seems pretty easy to kill him at this point, though. If he can't defend himself, makes it super easy. Can't even mess it up.
I know. It's a whole thing. I just can't.
I mean, wouldn't it be such a better story if he survives and like he becomes a better person or something? Like we can just let him go. What's going to happen? We will take all his weapons. We already took the grenades. He could be naked in his skivvies, just like the other guy.
I mean, I guess we could put a vibro knife in his hands if he wants to. It's got to be.
I mean, he already
choice.
has one in his hand. It's just stuck there.
Zed looks down,
no,
twists the knife, and pulls it out. He's like, "Rocket and Gill's right. He's an enemy prisoner of war. We can either leave him here after we confiscate all the weapons and armor, or we can take him with us. We can't kill him."
Right. Well, I'm an asshole.
What
but I'm
are we
not a
talking
piece of
about?
shit.
That there's no war going on here. We're here robbing a place of its things. Why don't we just ask him? What do you want? Do you want to die peacefully and quickly?
Who is going to say they want to die?
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Look, he's going to want to come with us.
Okay. I was just giving you. I thought you were, you know. Okay.
And that's why we're better than you. I'm not going to kill you.
Whatever. I'll just get up and start going.
Whatever.
Zed will he'll pull the power cells out of the blaster rifles and disable them. Unless anybody's taking any of them.
Oh.
Then we'll just knock these two out. And if the zombies get them, the zombies get them.
Right. We can leave him here. I don't care. I just,
just
it's
stun
a little
him.
uncomfortable just, getting rid of the guy.
All right.
Okay. Everybody's got a family, okay? Remember that.
We're just going to have to kill him again when he turns into a zombie. I don't understand that
put my family into a camp and then they burned it down.
All right, bad analogy. Let's just keep moving. We have to make sure Zed doesn't die, Let's the candy bar only lasts so long, right?
I want a candy bar. My son loves candy bars.
We'll get one when we're done.
Went away to get him a candy bar right before they killed him.
Okay. Seems like everything segues to your family's tragedies.
There's no
you might as well just not even speak. Let's just all just sit in silence so we don't have to bring up bad memories for Rock.
Very depressing.
'Cause
Zed
he's
has
seen some
already
shit.
Zed has already walked off. He's on his way to the science lab.
Just give him a candy
Yeah.
bar.
Jeez. Okay, but we can roll cool for strain, right?
Yes, please. Cool. Or what was the other one? Is it vigilance? What was it?
I think it's
Discipline.
discipline.
Discipline. Thank you.
Cool or discipline. And then for health, we have to actually use stim or
So, yes,
medicine.
someone could make a medical roll now, though, and the number of successes they get will also heal you that many hit points. So but you can only make one medical check after a combat. So we can't sit here and just keep re-rolling.
Right.
The difficulty of the
Gotcha.
check is going to be based on your current state. So depends on how many hit points you are gone. But if someone wants to start walking around doing medical rolls, they can.
Well, I never said I was the medic.
I have 4. I don't have any.
I don't know what that means.
4 green.
It's better than me. Zed's got 2 green, 2 4-sided dice.
You guys speak in these dice. I don't understand.
You gonna trust the Imperial to heal you? All right. Well, who's
I'm
got
probably gonna put a grenade in my skin.
Well, if you put it like that, no, we'll roll medicine for myself.
Well, why would I waste the grenade on you? You only gave me the one.
So heal 1 hit point.
So we all heal one, right?
No. He's doing medicine on himself.
Oh, so we all rolled on ourselves, or
Someone
person
can roll
makes
it
a
on
group
you, but you can only make 1 check can be done on you only.
Oh,
So if someone
okay,
has a
okay,
higher
okay.
skill, they can administer medicine to you. But that's it. You just get 1 check after a combat. You can't
I
just
will
keep
let
re-rolling it per
Zed
person.
Administer medicine on me.
Okay.
All right.
Zed will,
How many hit points
Zed
are you
will-
down on your total? Are you like half or
4 out of 13.
you got 4 out of 13?
I mean, I took
Wow.
9 damage.
Wow. Okay, we'll do
After reflecting
difficulty
it.
2 on that. That's fine.
Okay. This is going to be bad because I only have 2 dice, but
Hey, man, just think about all we've been through, you know.
Dude, light side point.
You do have a light side point. Do you want to use a light side point and upgrade?
I already rolled it.
Are you okay? All right.
I mean, I'll do it if you let me re-roll.
I'll
it.
let you re-roll. If you want to use a light
Okay.
side point, I'll let you re-roll it.
I will,
Because then I'll have
I will,
all of your light side points, so I'll gladly take it.
I will do that.
Oh,
Nope, still failed.
I apologize. It's not each success rolled, it's each advantage rolled.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you gain 4 hit points back,
Sure.
Zed. And would
No,
you
I was rolling for Gil. I was doing a medicine check on
Sorry,
Gil.
yeah. And Vrog got none then. It's each advantage and an amount of strain equal to the number of advantage generated. The wings. The wings.
Okay, cool.
So poor Vrog got nothing back, but
Is that the same thing for the strain check after battle, or is that actually successes?
covering
might be
strain.
It's successes.
Number of
for
successes. Yeah.
Okay, so it's successes for strain
And it is
advantages
discipline
for
or cool.
healing. All right, cool.
Okay.
Feeling better.
Cool. All right. There we go.
Let's get on to the science
We're working
lab.
our way through it. You're leaving the stormtrooper here?
Yes,
Stunned,
unconscious.
Yeah.
Jerry. You're leaving poor Jerry alone.
We use the vibro blades to cut through the straps on their armor so they can't put it back on, and disabled their blaster rifles.
Yeah.
You left them for dead. All right. So you guys continue on. You have this.
We should put the armor on backwards, right? So like their arms are on.
I mean, come on, they're already fucked.
And then,
Just let 'em be.
and then shove a frag grenade in his pants and kick him off the ship. Kick him
That's
in his
what
waist.
someone wants to do in this group.
All right. You guys make your way. You have the intel. You have the information. You guys know what you're looking for. So you guys make your way to the science bay. You keep hearing more and more blaster fire, and it's coming from behind you. It's coming the direction you came as you guys are making your way through. You guys eventually make your way to the science bay. This door is not labeled quarantined, stay out. There are no guards here. There is a panel next to the door, much like the medical bay.
I would like to do much the same as I did for the medical bay before going in.
Go ahead and make me a computer's roll, please.
First, I'll ask Zed how he's feeling. How you feeling?
Every day's a holiday in my world. This is just one of the lesser ones.
That's terribly witty, but realistically,
I've got a mild fever. I'm feeling slightly stressed out, but the stim pack seems to be keeping me on my feet. I don't have any incredible urge to bite your throat out at the moment, so I think we're all good.
Wait, you don't?
All
That was a joke.
That was a
Check
good one. Yeah,
failed.
Nice.
So you try to get in the computers, but the
I am
access,
very funny.
you can't get bypass the computers, the access. You do get advantage though. So you get into the computers, but you pick up on the room that there's nobody in there. We'll say that.
Is it locked?
The door is not locked, but you can't glean any information.
From the
Other than it's
outside,
not
right?
locked,
Yeah.
and it doesn't appear there's anybody in there.
Anybody else? Can anybody else here slice this computer?
Yeah,
Slice it.
I can. And he actually has
Oh.
slicer gear, so he'll like pull like his shirt back, and he actually does have slicer gear. So like,
So
I
why
can.
have we been letting her do it the whole time?
Orcs, stay polite, okay?
I'll just. She knows the systems better than me. She's an Imperial. It's an Imperial ship. Makes sense. I'm not a proud man. I don't care if it gets the job done. Gets the job done.
But in this case,
he's a
did
good
not
guy.
get the job done.
Listen to him. No pride whatsoever. Headshots
Job's
every
still not
time.
done. So
Just
Okay, if as long as they didn't bust it, I'll try it. Can I, Matt? Can I try? I don't have
Yeah,
to,
go
but
for
like,
it. Yep.
Okay.
Same difficulty.
Yeah. Two. Was it two?
Two difficulty. Yeah, just a standard.
I got a success.
Yeah, success. So you're
Where's
able to
this
get
guy?
in, and you get on the cameras. You get some information. It looks like so in this room there are more back to tanks, but inside these back to tanks, you see on the cameras it appears there are failed experiments. You see these weird gnarled things being kept alive in tanks. You don't know what they're like weird hybrids. They got extra arms. They're all mangled. You see like a Rhodian that's got two heads. You see a Gungan that's got an extra arm and it's all like like zombified and it's like chomping. It's alive and chomping at the pod that it's in.
Not a doctor, but I think this means that Zed, you're gonna grow a third arm out of where that bite wound is.
Oh yeah, and there is a
that could
clone
be fun.
trooper that looks identical to Zed in one of these
tanks.
These tanks.
Wait a second. Wait a second, and then I'll show the camera to Zed. Isn't that you?
It's one of my brothers. I didn't think any of us were still alive except for me. Well, let's cut to the chase there, Oric. Is there an antidote or is there not an antidote?
I don't know if I can get it from the access point.
Yeah, you need to go inside, but looking at the computers, there is an antidote in here, like in vial form, and it is clearly marked, so you could go in there and get it and administer it to him. It looks like it's specific. Luckily, it's specifically for the original strain, which was developed for clone troopers. 171A was the original strain. This is 171B that they've been working on for alien species.
Looks like it's your lucky day. Right on the side.
Excellent.
Man. Oh, you're just like the best of the best. Always the right thing at the right time.
Really not. I'm really not. Backing me I don't like praise.
No,
I really don't.
No, don't put yourself.
You
are
so
the
hard on
best.
yourself.
I really don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
You are. You're the best of us. You're the best of us.
No,
yep. You are.
Yep.
You are.
Just say I'm a good boy, and that's
open the
enough. That's it.
door.
You're a good
All I
boy.
need, well, I need to help Zed. I think he needs this antidote. Let's just enough.
You also find, as you're kind of going through the data files, the recipe or the equation or whatever it is for this 171A and 171B and the antidote.
Oric, can you strip out critical components for those formulas and put in bullshit to make it look like it's the real thing? Then we can still get paid without actually turning this plague over to anybody.
I'll control, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Reluxa.
Talking about like fabricating a bit, forgery.
Yeah,
Because
just
you're going to have
take
to
out
put your
me.
samples down too.
Forgery?
Think a guy like me would think good at doing forgeries? Come on now.
I would think if there's anybody smart enough to do it, it's you.
You know. Okay, enough. Can I give that a try?
Yeah, so this is going to be a 3 difficulty on this test, but it'll be a computers. We'll do again.
Or the computers?
Yeah, and you're going to try to like hack the data and like manipulate it.
You did get one advantage on your last check.
Oh, true.
A boost?
Can I apply it here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Get
it
the
will go to the
boost.
next person. Like one advantage go automatically goes to the next roll. You are doing the next roll,
Right.
so I'll give it to
All
you.
right, we don't get any light side. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
No light side. This is it.
It says pure
said-
natty.
Oh wait,
Pure
to-
auric.
3 difficulty.
3
All
difficulty.
right,
Yeah, this is
3.
going to be more difficult.
Here we go. 2 successes.
Successes.
Ah, look at it.
So
Look at
you
this.
manipulate the data on all, like on the 2 strains and on the antidote. So unless someone specifically starts digging, they're not going to find it. You kind of change a few letters and numbers here and move the equations around. But as you're doing that, you seem to have tripped some sort of security feature. And all of a sudden the ship just starts... The alarms start going off. You can hear screaming everywhere. And it looks like there is some sort of failsafe in place that has been tripped, and it's going to cause the ship to self-destruct and erase all of the data and all of the research here on it.
Well, that saves us a trip to the
thing.
power point. That saves us a trip to the power plant because we're gonna have to blow this damn thing anyway. So let's get the hell out of here once you download that data.
I mean,
Yep.
I want to underscore just how amazing Orc is. He managed to blow up the ship and change the sequence.
Wow,
I mean, he's
that's-
just so good.
Pretty impressive.
Oh.
There's a reason we picked him.
Starting to feel like
Yep.
I'm being like this niceties are actually insults in a way. You know, it's like
No,
you keep
no.
going, it cycles back.
Wait,
I'm
I
here to
mean
tell
it
you,
as
Orc. I'll
just-
insult you to your face if it's the right time to insult you. I'll insult you, but you did a damn fine job. Now let's get the hell out of here.
All right,
Okay.
antidote. Let's antidote him.
You already did
Relax,
that.
leave the samples. We are not taking them on the ship. We are not taking any plague, any virus. Leave them right there.
Right.
right.
Right where?
Wherever. I don't care. Right there in the
They're
corner.
unlabeled.
I don't leave them all right there. We're watching.
Yeah, did you not hear? Would somebody rather just shoot at them because they're like our competition is behind us? They're gonna
Yep,
come and grab
I'll
the-
do that. Put it down. Zed pulls up his blaster rifle and he will just destroy the samples.
Excellent.
All right, let's go.
And then blow the computer in this lab as we're pulling
Yeah.
as we're pulling out.
This thing is counting down also to self-destruct. You can hear screaming coming down the hallways now of people, not just screeching, as the red alert is going off. Yeah.
All right, let's move out and draw fire.
Right.
Right.
All right,
What-
move out, sneak out. Yeah.
How am I gonna?
Drawing fire. Ah!
What more do I have to do to show that I wanted to kill the captain stormtrooper, and you guys were like, no, we can't kill him. What's his
Zed is already
They said
running
don't
back.
kill
Zed
him.
is already running back to
Yeah.
Just gonna
Killing
peek back in.
people does not mean loyalty, okay?
I don't mean to interrupt here, but there's a self-destruct alarm going off. Maybe we could continue the argument on a ship.
Let's run and talk.
So
Run
smart.
and talk.
This guy, always thinking.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, so you guys start running. You guys are heading down the hallway. You encounter more of these dead zombie troopers. You also encounter what appears to be, as far as you can tell, maybe pirates or bounty hunters. You don't know what, but you're finding dead bodies. They've been chewed on and gnarled on, and they were engaged in combat with these zombies. It looks like you find some more dead stormtroopers along the way. More of these dead pirates, bounty hunters, whatever. And you guys just kind of run your way through the ship until you make your way back to the docking bay where you were docked. Now, I will remind you that there are others on the ship, and there is one docking bay. So how do you want to approach things as you...
All right. Now look, I know there's some other people here. They're trying to get a payday, right? and they would have been our competition, but we've done what we need to do. There's nothing left for them to get. Should we at least give a quick, message to them? No?
We don't know
let's
if
let's
we don't
make
know
up a story. Let's make up. We'll say we
we-
didn't get anything. We're just running for our lives. Oh my gosh! Spill some blood on me.
We don't know if they've been infected. Everybody, we know we haven't been. Everybody else on this ship is dying here. Disable their ships and let's leave.
Oh, isn't there just one ship?
Well, I mean, they had to have docked somehow with this, so I'm assuming they've got a ship. Do they have a ship?
They would have a ship in the document. There's one docking bay on a Star Destroyer. Yeah. They would be in here also.
I see. So it's like one huge hangar with a bunch of ships.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Think about them. Yeah, exactly. One big, massive hangar with ships in it. Destroyed TIE fighters. Your ship's in here. There was the ship of the person who was sent here before you by Dargo. You did see that while you're in there. So if they're docked anywhere in the ship, it's going to be in here.
How about we just do we got some new grenades, drive by, and then we head out.
Does our ship have our ship's got blasters on it, right?
Should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can just shoot the engines in the back as we leave out.
Yep. As we're pulling out, we just blow up everything. We just shoot everything in the docking bay.
Can I just blow up one of the dead zombies? I know it's a moot point. He's already dead and all that, but can I? You guys mind?
Just do it fast. Let's go.
So yeah, I'll go and I'll take the.
All right, doors are closing.
So yes.
Oh no! Don't stop.
Stick it in a body, and of course I'll have shit all over my hand, and I'll wipe it all over my pants. And
why did she shove it up there like that?
Set it for 20 minutes, 10 minutes.
So
what?
What? So what do you want?
Wait, hold on. You're actually going to be left. What did she say?
Oh, you said I could blow up one of these dead guys.
We didn't say you could sit there for 18 minutes.
No.
Look, I know it's hard to get your fist up in the place you want to get it to, but you're not getting.
I want to wait 10 or 20 minutes, so our ship is.
I am not waiting for this thing to explode. I just want to stick her in, set the detonation for 20 minutes, and then go.
Grenades explode after 3 seconds.
After 3 seconds. That may be. Never mind.
So what do you want to do?
As
I rewind.
As we're going back to the ship.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just there's the zombies that we killed, and I'm just so frustrated at the insults that my quote unquote partners have thrown at me after my one fucking failure. I took it out on this dead zombie, just kicking the shit out of it, it is this pulpy mess. And I come back and I'll come into the ship and be like, all right, let's go.
Take off your clothes. You're covered in.
I'm not taking off my clothes in the middle of space. Thank you very much.
What? You're not getting on the ship with that on you. You're going to infect us.
Oh, what are you? What have I done to provide any sort of anything to you?
He just got bit. It had the stuff in his body. You're carrying the stuff on your clothes.
He's dead. We'll stick it out the airlock once we're on there. I'm not stripping down naked in front of you fools.
Here, we'll give you clothes. Just switch.
Or you won't wait 20 minutes for something to blow up, but you'll wait 20 minutes for me to strip down naked.
Why the hell would it take you 20 minutes to change your clothes?
Zed is firing up the engines of the ship, and he is preparing to leave.
Okay.
Can I get into one of the other ships at this point?
If you guys are at the docking bay, the door's open, and you are face to face with a group of bounty hunters. Stop! Freeze! You're not going anywhere.
Shut up. We're still dealing with this woman taking off her clothes.
Stop! You're not going anywhere. You're coming with us.
Wait,
no, you stop. You're coming with us.
Blow up.
By order of the Bounty Hunters Guild, you're coming with us.
Wait.
This is gonna explode. Can we talk about this in space?
You can be dead, and we'll take your bodies with us.
How many of them are there?
There are 4 total, 3 aliens, and what appears to be 1 assassin droid.
Were you just going to shoot them?
Do we have an idea of how long the
So we're gonna do a timed combat here. You're going to have 3 rounds before this ship is going to blow up. So however you want to approach this is up to you.
And where are these guys at?
You should see
Okay.
one.
I see one.
You know the dude from Mass Effect?
Yeah, it was used as an old token for an alien race in the
Nice.
past. I know these guys are just outside your vision. So there's guys over there. They're a little further back, but there's an assassin droid, and there appears to be one who's leading them in like sweet, cool looking armor and a jetpack over by at the rear of the room. And the assassin droid is back there as well. And you see the assassin droid raise his hand. He goes, "Halt!" And the blaster pops out of his arm.
Okay, look, at least you, Buckethead, I know you're reasonable. You can probably sense that ship's about to blow. It's giving off a signal. You know it. We know it. It's time to move out of here. We can talk later. You can keep your guns drawn if you want to. But there's no need for any of us to get blown up.
Yeah, if you die or we die, then that's no bounty, right? So
Right. Dead people don't collect money.
Right.
How do you know we're even the right people? Like, yeah, I mean, we might not even be. Let's just sensible, cooler heads prevail. We'll get off the ship. We'll rendezvous somewhere else, and then we can say whether we even match whatever your bounties are.
You can't. You hear that one guy in armor. He's kind of chuckle comes through his voice coder. He goes, "There's no way you could match what we're being paid. Now come with us, either alive or dead."
Zed shoots him.
All right, all right. Roll.
All right.
Roll.
You had a very small window there.
You know, we tried. We tried to negotiate.
It's a false dichotomy. You think there's just 2 options, but now we're presenting a third.
And
I
really,
don't
there
come
was
with you
only
at all.
one, just to fight them,
Right.
apparently.
You know, sometimes I feel like Zed's clearly the veteran here, but Ulrich, if I had to pick a captain, I might pick you.
I really have no interest at all in being in charge of anything. Ever.
Ooh, I rolled well.
Oh, man. It's a shame we're never surprised. I want to roll vigilance.
Well, you might be with threats and things like that.
So I'm trying to.
Who's the
Get away
PC
from
hasn't
me.
rolled? I'll roll it.
It's
That's-
me. So there we go.
Did you roll it? Ooh,
Ooh,
0.01.
good. You can go in that roll.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and you can shoot. Who wants to go first? I know Zed said they were shooting.
Okay, so I'll use my maneuver to aim, get my steady aim, and then I will shoot. What range are these guys at?
They're like medium range.
Okay. So I can't see the guy who was talking with the
Yeah,
bucket head,
for
but-
whatever. I don't know why it's that far out of your vision. I'll just move you forward.
Yep, that's better.
You can
yeah.
see him.
Okay.
Did it at least
Yeah, so,
unlock you being able to see him now?
Yeah.
I'll move you back.
How do I target? It's double right click. Oh, I can't see him anymore.
Correct. That's
Ooh.
correct. Yeah.
All right,
I'll
I'll just move you up so you can see him. I'll fix your guys' vision after.
Okay. Well, he's behind. Hold on. Let me just move the whole map a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay. I will shoot him. Now we have no light side points, so I'm not going to upgrade.
Y'all kept
but
spending on me.
we only
Yeah, I
had
gotta
2
spend
to
mine.
start. Okay.
Oh, there's the little pew pew. All
5
right.
advantages.
All
12
right.
damage.
12 damage to the. You guys are screwed. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go a little easy on them. I can't use all the weapons that it has. So you shoot him. You damage him. Oh, he had 1 defense. Crap. We'll just remember that for the future.
Okay. Well, I'm going to actually spend 3 of those advantages to remove his defense until next round. So if anybody else
Okay.
wants to target him.
Mm.
And then I'm going to spend the other 2 advantages to heal my strain.
Sounds good. All right. Ah! Stop them! Do not let them leave alive. We have our orders. All right, you guys are up next.
How far is the ship from where we are?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say they're between you and the ship. This map is just like a rough docking bay, so they're kind of blocking your way.
I sort of figured that.
What about these like disabled TIE fighters and things?
The crash TIE fighters, yeah, they'd be kind of scattered around the. They're not disabled. They're like broken, destroyed. TIE fighters, sabotaged
Mm.
TIE fighters.
So we would need to double move to get into melee with one of them.
Yes.
I do yell out that I hit that guy hard, and I think his effectively his defense is down, so there won't be any setback dice if you get in to hit him.
Was it the
Right.
droid you hit or the guy to the top?
No,
right?
no,
The
the
guy
guy,
at the
the guy
top.
at the top right.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The leader, quote unquote leader.
Okay,
No,
I'll
it-
go and try and go for that leader
Oh.
guy. I'll try and move, double move with Strain to get some cover.
Vrog, Gil, and Zed, you all got a boost from Beowulf.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Beowulf.
No boosts for the non-combatants.
Mate, well, you know, mate, I've killed just as many people as everyone else.
I'm also
In
sitting on
fairness,
3 boosts.
it's
I have
not
not
sabotage
forgotten.
order.
I have 3 boosts that I
It's
get
like,
to
I don't
use.
need it. I'm not saying I need it, as we've seen, but you know.
Okay. So I get 2 boosts, right, Zed, from the last your attack?
Mm-hmm.
And you
Okay.
can save your boost if you want to, or you can use
I will
it. You
use
can
the
sit on
extra
it.
one from
Okay.
Beowulf. Attack challenge. I think that's right. Ooh,
Triumph.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn you and your triumphs. Which one did you run up to with your sword?
The same one that was shot.
Okay.
The one that didn't have a defense dice. Cut the head off the snake. Let me try and find this triumph list of things I can
Triumph can
do.
be a crit with a +20.
Yeah.
How much damage you? Oh, only 8. You might.
I'll
wanna-
crit him.
You might want to crit.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
roll.
I keep forgetting about crits. I should have critted myself.
Roll a D100 and then do like +20.
Okay, roll
Eight.
1d100 plus 20.
Oh! 99! Crippled. One of the target's limbs, selected by the GM, is crippled until healed or replaced. Increase difficulty on all checks that require uses of that limb by 1. I'm going to say you're going to hit him in the arm. You'd be going
Okay.
for... So you hit him in the arm. Oh, he screams out. He drops his blaster. Stop them! Kill them! They're not getting off this ship alive!
And I'll try and position myself. I can't move myself on the map, but like try to give himself cover from any other additional fire. I guess he does get cover being engaged, but
Okay, and 8 damage. I need to apply damage to him also. 8 damage, it's not the greatest. Okay, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not
tough.
dead yet.
If we survive this, we're gonna take his armor and all their shit.
His jetpack
exactly,
and
we're
all that
working
good
on
shit.
it. We're doing pretty good.
All right, you guys get to go again. Come on, give me a chance
Do we
here.
focus fire on the captain or do we hit that assassin droid?
I've got an
Hit the assassin droid. Get it.
I have an assassin
We're gonna
droid to
go
unleash on you.
all together. Like the next 4 turns are all them. So if you could take
Okay.
one out,
Right.
that would probably
No.
Because I mean, the leader's dropped his gun because his arm is crippled, so he's might not be too much of a threat at the moment.
Right, he might try and melee me. Like we might duke it out.
That's true.
Now, I know the smart play here is to taunt a droid and just try and stab him. But I can't help but look and see if there's one of them disabled TIE fighters up above him, maybe, they could throw a grenade at to make the TIE fighter drop on him.
Ooh, so this is where I would say you could spend a light side point to do a narrative
A
thing.
truth, yeah.
And I would do that, but you have no light side points right now. But this is something you could have spent one on if you had some.
Right.
That's a really good idea and a really good use of a light side point.
So in my head, I think I would have done if I had any luck at all. No chocolate bars for me today. Just charging in.
Hey, man, the ship's about to blow up. Hurry up.
Remember, 3 turns. 3 turns. We're still on turn
All right.
1.
So double move, so I need to take a strain for the double maneuver.
For a second.
And you're gonna run up on the
Run up on the droid.
HK, the assassin droid.
Yeah, and I'll spend another strain to do a frenzied attack. Then I'm going to do my best to try and mess him up. Okay, upgrade that. Give myself a boost.
I'll tell you right now that Assassin Droid is the most difficult opponent in this.
Oh,
Hanger.
Pierce 2,
Pierce
Wow.
2.
Right, it's Pierce 2.
Vicious 2.
And I think
He
I'll
has-
use that advantage.
He has a defensive 1. For against melee specifically. We're getting really quick here to roll our dice. He does have a
Sorry.
defensive 1 against melee.
Okay.
You just roll it individually and then.
No.
I can re-roll it. It's fine.
Is
Roll
there?
D8.
I don't think there's a macro for that. There might be. Yeah, these guys definitely have defense. So we just got to keep that in mind when we're rolling against them.
Sorry, I should have asked first. That's my bad. All right.
Okay. So 14 damage with Pierce
And
2.
I think Pierce 2, and then fortunately my weapon has a critical rating of 1. So I'll spend that 1 advantage to critical him,
Okay.
and that'll be a crit with a plus 30.
Plus 30. Wow. Roll like
20
roll
for
like
the
a-
weapon, 10 for me.
Roll like Evan.
I hope so.
99.
Ooh, close.
We had this last time, didn't we? 55. Fearsome Wound. The
don't-
target increases the difficulty of all presence and willpower checks until the end of their
Oh.
encounter.
Oh.
Well, say you hit some gears or electronics and
some
some
gobbledygook.
fluid starts spewing out.
Coming here with my plus 30, and I can't do nothing but shake him. That's all right. Still, 14 damage isn't bad.
14 damage is not bad. He goes, "You're going to regret that." And he steps back.
Oh, shut up.
And he's going to fire at you.
At least it's the right person to shoot at.
Do you have a defense, Froggen?
Yeah, do I have any thing that I need to
No,
take
not
into
for
account here?
ranged, only melee.
Oh, I have a boost from the audience. I will spend that. Thank you.
Okay.
I have 3 boosts. I'm
Here
down to
you
2
go.
now.
You also have dark side points.
I know,
Yeah,
but
you could like use one.
I
Not-
could
on
I
someone
could I
not
could
me.
kill Vrog here with a dark side point, but I'm
It's okay. You should do it, man. You should do it.
We're in a fight or life and death.
you don't know what this guy. Okay, all right. Let's use the dark. I'll give you guys a light side. Oops. Give you guys a light side point.
Oh,
All right.
no. This is
You should
going
have
to be
5 and then get rid of
This is
one
going to
more.
be so bad.
This is gonna
It's
be rough.
be really
Could be.
bad. You know, I asked for it. I did.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Ah.
But look at that dice pool. So he raises his built-in blaster and lets loose. You get hit by just like a stream of blaster fire. 14 damage. Pierce 1.
Right. So I have to ignore one of my soak.
Mhm.
Mhm. Right. Duly noted. I'm still up, but I don't like you very much. Okay, so got 6. So okay, so that did 8 to me. Right. Okay. I only have 7 wounds left.
That's pretty good.
7 wounds. All right. I get to go again. The bounty hunter, he's disabled. Well, he's not disabled, but he's dropped his weapon.
I broke his arm.
He is going. I have the next 3 turns. Yeah. He's going to use his jetpack and fly across the room to disengage.
Bitch.
What a bitch! And he disengages from you. You didn't like that? And then I've got my 2 other bounty hunters, who are the Mass Effect guys. One is going to attack Zed, and one is going to attack Gil. So they're going to shoot
Alright.
at the 2 of you. So I'm going to use the aim action. Do I have any disadvantage against either of you at range?
My defense is 1.
Defense
I have
1.
one also.
Okay. I'm going to spend the audience boost also. This first one's going to be against Zed.
Rude, but okay.
It's a hit for 10 damage.
Ouch. Ouch. All right. 5 soak, so 5 wounds. Okay.
The next one against Gil. I'll take my setback. I'll take my boost. And that is for 10 damage against you as well.
10. Okay, I will use 3 strain to reflect, so I'll only take 5.
Only 5. Yeah, exactly, Beowulf. The Mandalorian calling someone a bitch for using a jetpack. Exactly.
He
Exactly.
doesn't. He's not from Mandalore. Oh, he is, but
Exactly.
Uh,
All right,
I'm
the
not
two
the
It's
top of the
okay.
non-jetpack.
It's okay. Oric and Relax are going to take that guy out.
yeah, the 2 non-combatants who
Exactly.
don't have any boost die from the audience are up next.
You got this.
Oryx got
Oryx.
this.
Here, you guys are like at
Clo-
the entrance.
Closes the door.
Walks
I
out.
got that covered.
Doing great.
let's find an alternative exit. Do you have something in mind, Megan?
Well, I was thinking, I'll Gil, you owe me like 150 credits, and she strips down to her like skivvies, and she's like old.
And she's old. She's like old.
Cold.
Oh, I thought you meant old. She is old also. Old
So-
and cold.
Like, Arcanian offshoots live to about 55 years old, and Relaxa's like 49. So towards the end of her life, right? So here she is throughout this whole battle. She's like stripping down. She's folding her stuff into a nice, neat pile.
She's in her
But,
twilight years.
that would have been nice.
By the way,
Relaxa and Oric, you both have a boost thanks to Melissa.
I thought that was going to take you 20 minutes.
You thought it was going to take me 20 minutes. So I would like to like I'll give Oric my trusted data pad saying keep that safe, and I'll put my hands behind my neck, cupping the grenade, and I'm gonna walk straight into the fray and say, I don't know why these guys are fighting. I give up. You can have me.
Holding naked and holding a grenade?
I'm not naked.
Oh, I thought you
Old,
stripped.
cold,
Skivvies.
and naked.
I have a-
So you're just
Like,
gonna walk into the middle of the room holding a grenade and say, I surrender?
It's behind her back. Behind her head.
She's hiding.
Oh,
in her
got you.
right?
Bun.
I see.
A little deception. A little
Yeah, roll
deceiving.
me deception. Let's see if they can actually see this thing. 2 difficulty.
And I got a boost.
And you got a
You
boost
do.
if you want to use it here. Hold
There's a light
cold.
side point too.
Oh my gosh. I hope this works or I'm dead.
Oh!
She's got 3 advantages.
You have
to
3
pass on.
advantage. But they're like,
Oric.
you turn, drop the frag grenade, old lady, and put your clothes back on.
They can just see you holding it.
Look right up here. Oh man.
It's above your head.
We're like lower.
Well, I would also like to think that this is a huge distraction, right? This is something that neither side would necessarily have anticipated and
If
taken
Wait,
people
is the
aback.
Imperial trying to commit suicide? Because I support this, but also this is not the time.
I don't understand why she had to take off her clothes to do this.
Oric is definitely confused. He was standing next to her while this happened. Like,
I feel like she could have pulled off the same stunt with her clothes on.
You're the one who had a problem with me coming onto the ship. I'm assuming that we'll get out of this and we'll go onto the ship. And I'm just cutting
Really
down.
bold assumption.
Jesus.
okay, on to Oric.
Onto
That was-
what are you doing with the advantages, though?
So there's really a lot I can do. I don't see any like strategically I can't like hide anything. Not really good for defensive purposes. I
Just pass them down to him.
they're all yours.
This is the end of round
Okay.
1. Just remember, 2 more rounds before this place blows up.
All right.
You are kind of causing them to divide and move around. You may be able to get to your ship in the next round.
Oric is going to. How far can he get with the maneuver when he's running in? Can I get?
You can
to where
get
I'm
engaged.
thinking?
Yeah, you can get up there. Yeah, no problem.
I don't really necessarily want to engage, but I do want to have cover from the droid and everything.
Sure.
And then I'm going to go ahead and fire at the guy. Like this is the captain right there, right?
That is the
And
leader,
nothing-
the quote unquote leader with the sweet armor that Gil wants.
And
Mhm.
the boost from the audience, is that just a boost die?
That
just
is a
an
boost
extra
die,
blue
yep.
All right. So let's see.
This is what you were trained to do, man. You got this.
It's really no. It's not, I don't have it. This is like the fourth time I fought this
Just gotta
gun ever.
believe.
Oh man,
So I will take. So I got 4 boosts.
why'd you have to strip to do that?
Does he have added difficulty?
You're shooting at the big
No,
boss?
it's-
No, because it was
it's
turned.
still removed
Aaron negated it
from
for the
its
round
turn,
with his
yeah.
triumph.
Okay. All right. I will also
I want
take
his
2
armor,
strain
do
to
it.
aim as well.
Okay.
So I have another one. I
Sure.
just want to make sure he does. Okay. Here we go. All right. There we go.
Nice.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Look at
And
this.
2 advantages.
All right, you shoot him. He drops. Don't let them out of here alive. We have our orders.
Are you still alive? Are you serious?
He is out.
Okay. And then
Wait, he's unconscious? He's dead, or is he still
Well,
alive?
it's not non-lethal, is it? I think he's dead. That wasn't stunned.
I think there's a stun setting on it, but I really don't use it all that often, so I'm not sure how it works. So okay.
It
And then I
remains
guess
true. One shot, one kill. Ulrich is infallible.
I mean,
No, it's
I'm not sure you were
mixing them up.
watching. Yeah. It was like
I'll
2
just
shots
pass.
of slash.
Yep. I will pass the advantages on, of course.
Okay. We're going to a
Back to
new
us.
round. You guys at the top of the turn order.
All right. Well, all I know is if she can take her clothes off in 1 turn, I can put that armor on in 1 turn.
You're not. You're gonna maneuver there and put the armor on.
You could probably put him in
'Cause
a
she
fireman
took-
carry.
She took her armor off or her clothes off and moved it. That was her action. So you could go over there and then strip and put the
I
armor on.
can't see the map. How close would I be to the ship if I did that?
You could move to the ship this round, actually. There's no ship on there, but like right now you've kind of cleared. He was between you and the ship. You could just go to the ship.
So the
And
ship
can
is
Can I drag?
this
We'll
way,
say the
right?
ship's to the north. We'll say.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he over there? I don't know.
Yeah, just grab his body. and
He's
take
to
it
the
ship.
northwest of your position. You could run over there, grab his body, and you could spend a strain and get his body to the ship, we'll say. I'll do that.
I'll do that then, and that way I'll be on
Get
the
a
ship
double
and then
move. So you'll have a double
Yeah.
maneuver, and then you're using your action to drag him.
Sounds good.
Nice.
So you're taking the first spot to do that?
I can take the third. I mean, it doesn't really. Wait, I'll take the third one, so you guys can go
Okay.
get the 3 advantages or 2 from the ship.
So Zed then will take he'll take
You
his
also need to start
maneuver.
moving towards the ship.
Yeah, he'll take his maneuver to get his second aim. And he'll fire at this murder droid because he doesn't think any of us can survive getting hit by it again. So I'll use the Beowulf's boost, the 2 boosts from Auric, and then my 2 boosts from aiming. And I should target him. Okay. I think that is. Does he have a defense? the droid?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. He is only against melee. You're shooting at him. He has no defense
shooting
against
him.
range. Nope.
All right, good deal, good deal. So I will fire.
Oh yeah, there's the animations.
Ba-boom!
11 damage, 3 critical,
1 pierce.
1
So
pierce.
it bypasses one of his soaking.
Yeah.
You can crit him, right, with the 3 advantages.
I can crit him. Yes, I think I
You
can.
can
Yes,
try to, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'll do it. Yep, because that's my
Doesn't-
crit rating.
Doesn't the bonus increase if he's already been injured once, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
He's
it's an
already
extra
been crit.
10, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's an extra 10,
Yep,
right?
so
you're gonna
I
plus
thought it was
10
up
on
to
it.
10 each
Yep.
injury, yeah. So D100 plus 10.
D100 plus 10 for each critical injury. We've only had 1 critical, right? He's spewing fluid
Yeah.
everywhere all over the floor.
Ooh.
Oh,
30.
crap.
What is that? I got the screen here.
Stubbed toe.
Stop. Discouraging wound. Flip 1 light side destiny point to a dark side destiny point. Reverse if NPC.
Oh, yay!
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's actually useful. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's way better
That
than this.
is good. All
And then
right.
I
Because
will.
you know what I'd love to do with a light side point.
Then I'm gonna
They would drop on you now at this point.
spend the strain to take a second maneuver and head up towards the ship.
Sounds good. All right, who wants to go next?
I will.
Probably
Okay.
one of you guys up there.
Yeah.
All right, Relaxa wants to go next.
Go bare naked lady.
I'm not naked. I'll just run to the ship. The ship is.
You're just gonna run. Okay, take a strain, double
Oh,
maneuver to the ship.
drop the grenade or something. What is happening?
Okay. I don't need to roll anything.
You don't need to roll anything. All right, who wants to go next?
Do we know the initiative order?
It's on the combat tracker. If you look at you guys get to go next, and then 3 NPCs you get to go.
Wait, 3 of us have gone though.
Oh, did 3 of you go? Oh, it's my turn.
I would take this one because I was waiting.
All right, then it's my turn.
Use the dice.
I guess we're closing the distance here on old Vrog. No, he's gonna shoot at you. He's not gonna close the distance. He doesn't have any melee.
Is this the droid?
The droid's gonna shoot at Vrog again.
So I was hoping Vrog was
really
going to get to go.
I was hoping I was going to go, but the Imperial
Lady
used up that turn to do nothing.
Imperial Lady.
Great.
Wait.
Thank you.
Get her skivvies. Does he get a disadvantage against you?
Not for range, no.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I've spent.
I tried-
You could spend a
I tried to
you could
kill
spend a
him.
light point to make it harder, right?
You could spend a light point to make a test for me more difficult.
Do
Yeah,
it.
you want to do that?
You could
Okay. Yeah.
to downgrade my dice.
Yeah.
That's not a
Because
horrible
initially
idea.
I wanted to go on that turn and drop the TIE fighter on him, but I
Or-
don't like to argue against a fellow. player.
Upgrade difficulty. There we go. I've made this more difficult now for myself.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
did not
crap.
help at all.
Still hits. There's more balls than wings, or no more wings than
Oh.
balls. So he levels his blaster. You will not escape. Opens firing you 12 more damage, 1 pierce.
I'm really not liking this. I am still alive. But you. Oh, I really wish I'd taken an action instead of letting that stupid Imperial run to the ship. I'm so. Oh, that's my
Constipated.
guts. That's all my guts, and I need them.
All right, well, we've got 2 left over here.
Oh no.
One of them is going to shoot at Auric, and the other one's going to spend a double turn and run to the ship.
Our ship or their
Your,
ship?
your ship.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. All right, let's do the one who's shooting at Auric. Let's see, do I have anything else from the audience? He's giving me any advantage or anything? No. All right. No boosts.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a blaster.
Levels is heavy blast. Do I have any
Yeah.
disadvantages against you?
I'm a good boy. He's shooting a dog. So I think.
So
Oh, no.
raises
That's
his
not that
blaster
bad.
pistol, lets loose, and hits you for 8 damage.
Oh god. Where's that go again? Is that wounds or strain?
Wounds.
Oh,
That's
god.
wounds.
So your soak
After
will,
soak.
Soak.
soak will
Soak.
first negate anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
And
about
then
soak.
it goes
Okay.
to your wounds.
Oh god. Did it. So that's what that feels like. Oh, god, I feel bad for what I did to those people.
All right, so the other one is run to your ship, and so there's 2 of you left. So Vrog, what do you want to do? And Auric, like, what do you guys want to do? You just want to run to the ship?
Yeah, Orc. Get in there, Orc. Go.
You
Go.
first. You
No,
you-
you. No, you're
Go.
the best boy. You first.
No.
Not hearing it.
Go.
You. No.
Go. Go.
No.
Go.
No.
Get
You.
on the ship.
No,
you
you.
just get on this. One of
Wait,
you.
actually, I have an idea. I'll spend a light point. I'll chuck a grenade at one of these things and make it fall on that stupid droid.
Yeah.
Why don't you put a grenade in his pants and kick him out into space?
And then
He
wait
was
20 minutes
only
for it to
wearing
blow up.
Put it in his wound.
Well,
in his-
actually, he's taking 2 crits, so maybe I'll just shove the grenade into like wherever the crit went.
Yeah, remember you did cut some hose and there's like fluid spewing out. You just shove it in there.
Right.
And then run.
Yeah, I'm running.
Double
away.
run. You're just doing a double. Are you putting a grenade in him or are you just double running?
Oh no, I will totally put a grenade in him and then double run.
Okay.
Spend the strain for the second maneuver. Yeah.
I'm glad to do that.
You want to roll me a brawl?
I would like to do that. I'd like to spend another strain to do that as well.
You're just bleeding everywhere. You're not gonna let this HK
I'm
droid.
taking 18 wounds. I'm still going though.
He's gonna need to spend a month in a back to tank.
Okay, brawl. There it is. Step it up.
You're really good at it.
Oh, I still have another boost. Okay, out. Okay, out. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say you shove the grenade in there and you run. You just take off. And we'll say this grenade blows up. I don't know what the base damage was on a frag grenade.
I think it's
8.
8. And then you got what, 3 successes? So
I've
Wow.
got 5 advantages. I'll gladly turn those into a crit if that's
yeah, do it. Roll a crit. That's 11 damage. It hurts him. Let's roll a crit. Let's see what happens. He's taking
So
what,
he's
2
already
crits
taken
now?
2 crits.
Yeah.
That's 20 from that, and then another 10 for the Marauder trait.
I really appreciate how it stacks though. I do like
I
that.
can't roll crits for anything.
I hit him with the crit, so she should be at plus 40, right?
You did a crit.
Yes.
Vrog did a crit. Did Vrog do 2 crits before this?
No, just
No,
one.
because we've only done 1 round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So plus, that's correct.
That's right.
Roll
So
crits.
Headringer, target increases the difficulty of all intellect and cunning rolls by
Oh
1
my
to the end of the encounter. His head's spinning 360.
The dice do not believe my crit.
But you
abilities.
did do some good damage to him. So
Yeah.
blows up. He's kind of disoriented, and you run to the ship. Auric, you run to the ship as well. I'm assuming, right?
Well, one thing I was going to ask. So I know you said that the map is not necessarily accurate.
Yeah.
But on the map, this guy is actually, the guy next to me is actually standing on top of what looks to be some sort of door that might like vent out. Could
So
I
that guy
could I
ran
spend
away
a-
on his turn. Because he guys go before you. He's the one that actually ran to the ship.
No, one of them shot me though. One of them stayed and shot me. The other one ran.
Oh yeah.
There were two
He
of
is
them.
standing under. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that one is there.
So could I mean, either do it or spend a light side point if I have to just shoot the door before leaving?
Yeah,
and just
spend a
let
light
him
side
fall
point.
through it?
Spend a light side point.
So-
You shoot the door, and all of a sudden it opens up, and he's he
Yeah.
falls. We'll say it opens up, and he kind of gets like ejected into space, and and he just floats by.
Okay. I thought the
Classic.
grenade plant was cool, but that was great. You're so
then-
cool, Ulrich.
And then I will run. Yeah, and then I will run.
Okay,
Yeah.
you run back to the ship. So there's one there, and he's kind of panicking. He's looking at you. He's looking at his ship. He's hearing like the countdown to the self destruct. He's like, it's
Have
not
you
worth the
ever
credits, and he
considered-
starts running to his ship.
No, don't. Stay here, stupid. Consider a new line of business. You're gonna die out there. It's just not worth it. Please, just sit down and shut up.
No amount of credits is worth dying. The Imperials can keep
That's
their
why
money.
I'm telling you to sit down
I'm gonna
and
live
shut up.
another day.
You could come with us. Get in our ship.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah,
I
I'll
really
get
don't.
into us.
The Imperials hired us. There's no escaping.
Oh, fair
We
enough.
kill
And then
Imperials every day.
Zed shoots him in the head. Says, fair enough.
I mean, we
Don't
did
ex-
need some new clothes. This is true.
I don't accept Imperial sympathizers aboard my ship anyway.
Shoots him in the head. All right, this thing's about to blow. You all get in your ship and get out of there.
I mean,
As-
it was armed still.
You exit. You can see that there's a few other freighters or ships in the area, but you guys fly out of the docking bay as this thing this explosion just ripples across the Star Destroyer, kind of grabbing everybody's attention and giving you the distraction you need to slip away. Are you heading back to Queen Space Station? Are you just gonna call Dargo? What do you want to do? How do you want to handle this?
I would really like to go to a back to tank.
Let's contact Dargo from out here though, in case somebody else might already be sitting on him like some other Imperials.
Right, we should probably talk to them in our turf, if you know what I mean, in case they try to pull something funny.
Sure. So you hail him, and it goes through. He's kind of like distracted. Oh, you finished the job? Where are you? Are you here? Was it a success?
It was
Yes.
a success, Dargo. We're not there yet.
What did you get? What was there? Can we talk about it on this line?
No. We got some research for you on those weapons those bioweapons you were interested in. Don't know if it.
Really?
Mm.
Bring him back here. Well, we'll see what you have.
How about you meet us somewhere? We'll send you coordinates.
I'm not going to leave my sports bar. You gotta come to me.
Well,
That's how
just
this
want to let you
works.
know. I want to let you know there was a lot of remnant Imperial interest in this, and if they track us back to your bar, they're going to track us to you.
Great. Maybe they'll pay more than the New Republic. This is wonderful.
All right, it's a lot of heat, so it's your choice.
Heat schmeat. It's credits.
Right.
And reputation.
All right. We'll see you soon then. He turns to Orc. He's like, you definitely screwed up those formulas enough that nobody can recreate that, right?
I mean, they're definitely scrambled, and removed some key things. So you never know what kind of intelligent folk are out there, though. They might figure something out, but I'm not bad at it, so I have to be a
He's the
very
best.
intelligent person.
Is there those formulas? Do they have any key ingredient in them that if we remove one ingredient, there's just no way they're going to be able to put it together?
I mean, we probably don't know that, huh?
That's what I'm asking Oric.
Can
Person-
is there something Orc can roll to see since he spent time kind of going through it?
Ooh, to figure out how well you decrypted this?
Yeah,
scrambled
it's
it?
more.
Well, if there's
the
anything
idea-
with,
Go ahead, Aaron.
I was just saying, if there's anything within the research that indicated like there was one rare component that's required for this, that if you pull that out without
I'm
anybody
gonna say
knowing,
no. It's more of it's a formula, and you've messed with the formula.
Okay. More than likely, there's probably other folks in other sectors and whatnot that are making all sorts of horrible things. So at some point, someone will probably make it again, but this will at least slow them down. And that's a start, I guess.
that's fair. All right, let's get our credits and get out of here.
Yeah. So you go to Dorgo, you meet him. He's pleased. He's all happy. He's, oh, this is fantastic. This is great. I have interested buyers already. You don't understand. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be huge for me.
Right.
As it turns out, from what I've heard from certain channels, that was a rogue offshoot of Imperials. They didn't even know the war was over. They just kept working on this stuff. They really had no communications. So the Imperials will pay even more for this information, knowing that they've continued developing it now, and we haven't.
Right.
So they're going to pay even more for it. That means you're going to pay us even more for it. That's what I just
Our
heard.
deal was a
Everyone
deal.
just
We
heard.
had a deal.
Well,
That's
deals
right, Dargo.
change.
I
Deals
guess we'll
adjust.
take the research with us then.
Research? What research? I asked for everything. That was the deal.
This is everything. This is everything.
What research?
Into the
Just have to look
bio.
at it.
Wasn't part of the deal.
Hey, we stripped it all out of the computer. This was the only thing that was there.
and there ain't nothing left. It was hard enough getting this out of there. Really hard. And then the darn ship exploded, so it's not like you're going to get anything else from it.
Someone
This is pretty
you
much
can
all
make
you
me-
got.
a charm or a coercion, depending on how you're approaching this
Mm.
situation. I'll say.
What's better, more green or a green and two yellow?
A green,
Green
and
and two
two
yellow.
Green and two
I mean,
yellow.
a
Okay.
yellow,
Yes.
two green. Sorry.
Yellow 2 green
Yellow
is
2
better.
green's
Yellow
better.
is always best.
Okay, I can roll charm.
Charm, okay.
Charm? How
Charm.
many points? Oh no, our light side.
And I'll give you a setback die for this because you're trying to bargain with the hut.
No.
Bargaining with a hut.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh baby!
He goes,
Wow.
I'll give you 25,000.
Mhm.
Do we have a deal?
I look around.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling woozy. What?
Yeah, 25,000, and can we get some new clothes for Alexa? She's been in her skivvies this whole entire time, and it's really cold in here. It's awkward. And it's just
Fine. New clothes, 25,000. And that's it. No more. I give you a place to live, I give you a ship, and this is how you thank me.
just doing business.
You know, you dare
Come
say
on.
Vrog's intestines are currently emptying from his torso right now. It's not like this was easy or anything. So
No one said it
maybe-
was going to be easy.
You're getting kind of cranky, and we're the one taking all the risk and everything is all I'm
It's
saying.
okay. He probably just hasn't had a chocolate
That's
bar.
why I hired you. You have chocolate
I
bars?
mean, you don't even provide healthcare. Come on, so it's the least you can do.
Listen, you know the risks of the job. That's why you work for me. I pay well, but the jobs are risky. You know
That's
that.
right. Let's cut to
That's
the chase.
true.
You're gonna make
25,000
10
credits.
times. That's fantastic. Let's take it. Call us when you got the next job.
Fine. Fine. And we'll save that. The threat will come back to haunt you. There's your 3 threat. Dealing with Dargo in the future. All right.
Rogden, my friend.
Oh,
I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. There, I said it.
why?
Can I help you put your outsides back in? You're making
I mean, no.
what do you have to lose? Let me help you.
I have to lose my dignity. That's what I have to lose.
Who's the one standing here in her bra and underwear?
That was by choice. No one made you do that.
Bill, shut up. Please. I'm sorry. I was a coward back there.
No, I got it. I can do it myself. Don't put your dirty imperial hands inside
All right,
of
let's
me.
go back and relax, and maybe you can revisit the conversation of helping.
I'm sorry. I don't feel that a terribly injured frog is more likely to accept it.
Right, I think he's less in the mood.
I gotta
Right.
try.
Let's get out of here in case the Imperials show up. Find a back
Yeah,
to tank
this-
for everybody
this
and
might be,
lay low for a while.
Out of this town,
This space station.
This space
But
station.
all right, you guys have successfully wrapped up this mission. You've delivered to Dargo. You have probably gained some heat with the Imperials. You've gained a little bit of heat with Dargo, but hey, you're looking for the next job. So we'll continue with Star Wars next week, and we'll do a new mission from here. So let's do the round tables. We're a little bit over here. Evan, you got anything to report? Negative.
Nope.
Jeff, what's happening over on the Lollygaggers?
Yeah, man. Conan tomorrow night. Aaron's running that for us. Saturday, we got One Ring. Monday, Jeremy and I are playing some Holler with special guest Tracy Sizemore. And Tuesday, we are playing Forbidden Lands.
Ooh. Aaron, what's happening around here?
It's a very good question, Matt. Let's see.
It's up in the air.
Next Tuesday, Millie should be back with Coriolis at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. On Wednesday, Jim will be back with our Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition, where we will our pirates on the Sea of Claws, so that should be a good time. Thursday, I believe, also at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Ben will be back with Season 3 of Dune and House Dargush. And then we'll be back Thursday night for some more Star Wars.
More Star Wars. Jeremy, tell me about this. Patreon.
Yeah, Aaron Reese on Patreon. You've got comics, maps, tokens, other fun stuff. Check it out. Why not?
Awesome. And Megan, what's happening game-wise with you?
Nothing. You
Nothing.
and I are playing on Sunday,
We're
but
playing some board games. It's board games on Sunday. All right, awesome. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us here for tonight's session on May the 4th. And we will see you next week, Thursday. Have a great week, everyone.